going on? It's Kevin Kenny. Welcome to Fresh Out Friday's first ever episode. And really the show we came up with here at MTV because we know you have a very busy week. There's a lot on your plate already. It's tough to keep up with just about everything, so we've done that for you. New music we're talking today, movies, TV, gear. You see this bad boy? Yeah? How about over here? You want a little shot of that? People in the back, in the nosebleeds. More on this later. Straight from Bikini Bottom. There we go. Still got it. Since I'm the host of this fine program, we can start with just about any topic I want to. So let's start with new music. Now, one of the most anticipated releases this week, and probably one of the most anticipated of the year, if not the past couple years, honestly, is The Big Day, the new album, appropriately titled from Chance the Rapper, and the first tangible Hold in Your Hand album from the one streaming only Chicago MC. All right, let's check in with a good friend of mine, Mr. Sway Calloway.
What's up, Kev?
Talk Chance the Rapper.
No Chance the Rapper, man. What can we say about Chance? Everybody's excited about his new project. He's been working on this project for 3 years, and that's a long time, but it's finally here. One of the things I love about Chance is he's done all his work independently. You gotta respect the independent artist.
Pioneer.
Right? Pioneer, right? And then the other thing that Chance does that I think brings him a lot of love is his commitment to the community. We know he donated a lot of money to charity and for education. I've been there on stage when he's done it, and every project that he's released, he's grown leaps and bounds as an artist. So I think The Big Day will be no exception. But the thing that stands out to me about Chance is his love for his family.
Absolutely.
When you look at his timeline, you'll see his daughter, you'll see his new wife, you'll see his family members. That makes him so much more likable. You agree with that, Kev?
Absolutely. A family man, a Chicago icon. I couldn't agree more.
Okay, and for that reason, we're gonna honor this monumental release. We put together a list of Chance's 10 big days in his illustrious career. Day 1. After being suspended in high school for 10 days, Chance made good use of his downtime by working on his first mixtape. Months later, the appropriately titled 10 Day was released. Day 2. Every aspiring rapper dreams of being on the XXL freshman cover. After the success of his second mixtape, Acid Rap, Chance, got his chance to do just that. Chance stood out as a fan favorite when he closed out the annual freshman cypher. Day 3. As his star continued to rise, Chance experienced one of the greatest joys known to man, the birth of his daughter, Kinsley. Chance has so much love for his baby girl that by her second birthday, he posted on IG, "Since my life really began with her, I guess I turned 2 at midnight. Turn up for Kinsley." Day 4. Chance continued his winning streak with the release of his third mixtape, Coloring Book, with features from Ye, Wayne, Young Thug, Justin Bieber, and 2 Chainz. It cemented Chance as an indie powerhouse that you don't want no problem with. Day 5. Coloring Book will go on to become the first streaming-only project to win a Grammy, 3 in total, including Best Rap Album. Day 6. Never one to turn his back on his community, Chance announced a $1 million pledge to Chicago public schools. Since then, Chance has teamed with many businesses, including Lyft, to fund his charities in Chicago.
Randall. Nice to meet you, Randall.
Ooh, whoa.
Well, what?
Do you know who you are?
Day 7. DJ Khaled only collabs with the best in the business, which is why he called on Chance to be featured alongside Justin Bieber and Quavo on the mega hit, I'm the One. The song debuted atop the Billboard Hot 100, becoming the first #1 single on the chart for Khaled, Chance, and Quavo.
Then she went and put that booty on that Gucci belt.
Day 8. Headlining the main stage of a major festival is huge. Headlining the main stage at Lollapalooza in your hometown of Chicago is monumental. Chance got to headline Day 3 of the iconic festival, which drew record crowds. Talk about a homecoming. Day 9. There are a few gigs more coveted than hosting Saturday Night Live. Well, except maybe hosting the VMAs. Chance hosted the Thanksgiving SNL episode and killed. The fan favorite sketch from the episode, Comeback Barack, even won an Emmy. Day 10. Chance married his longtime love, Kirsten Corley. After years of an on-again, off-again relationship, the two made it official with a beautiful ceremony. Chance told Beats One Zane Lowe that the big day is inspired by how he was dancing on that day.
All right, thanks, Sway. Those are an awful lot of big days for Chance over there. Now, as you know, Chance collaborated with YBN Cordae recently for the song Bad Idea. And coincidentally, as fate would have it, Corday's new album, The Lost Boy, also drops today. So our good friend Jamila caught up with the rapper that the LA Times recently called hip-hop's best new MC. Check it out.
Your debut project, The Lost Boy. Now, I know that you're kind of everywhere in music right now. Does that describe where you are?
Nah, that's just what I felt at the time when I was making it a lot. It's just all about finding your path. That's what The Lost Boy resembles, just finding what is your path that's particular to you as a human.
In Chicago, you know what I'm saying? We all at Auntie House, you feel me?
Chance the Rapper has been an advocate for independent artists since the start of his career. You guys have a relationship. Has he given you any advice, and what were those conversations like?
But he was just telling me, just like creative control is the main thing, and that's what I'm all about, you know what I'm saying? I'm able to like creatively do whatever I want to do, so it's a dope thing.
Pain, I defeated it and brought back Soul Survivor. What you call that?
Dr. Dre, he's a mentor. How did you guys even first connect?
My brother Anderson .Paak connected us.
Brand new, Newzoo Review. He hard as.
Dre is just like, that's the God, you know what I'm saying? So he's like a life mentor, so it's really dope.
Very excited to see what Corday is going to do. Very big things in that guy's future. A couple other new songs to check out this week. You got Big Sean dropping Overtime back from his hiatus. We're very excited to see that. Also dropped a kind of a moody video teaser. You see this? A lot of people saying, could that be the album cover right there? And Big Sean also dropped another song, this one with his ex Jhené Aiko. We saw that one coming. And Ty Dolla $ign. Hopefully this means we won't have to wait too much longer for another Big Sean album. Fingers crossed over here. And of course, Taylor Swift released The Archer. It's good to see her link back up with Jack Antonoff for her upcoming album, A Lover, which is out everywhere, August 23rd. And it's been a hot girl summer for Lizzo and me, and really all of us here at MTV and around the world. This morning, Lizzo just dropped her latest video with none other than Missy Elliott, the legend herself, which was featured in a big way on last week's episode of Euphoria. Here it is on Fresh Out Fridays, Tempo.
Yeah, I said it, accessory. Twerk skills up on legendary slow songs, they for skinny. Can't move all of this here to one of those. I'm a thick bitch, I need tempo. Get up to the tempo. Get up to the tempo. Get up to the tempo. Slow songs, they for skinny. Get up to the tempo. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All the fly girls head to the dance floor. Kitty cat, brrr. All the thick girls down on a brrr. Ice on my neck like brrr. I'm big bone with nice curves. Look at me, I know I look grrr. Look good, look good, look good. I'ma show y'all chicks how to do it. Yo, no need what she could. Big girl, split, get a bag, get rich. Hair done, fix. If you see a hater, tell him quit. Get your own dough. Get your bread on dough. Go ahead, ladies, head to the floor. Up the tempo, thick girls get low. Slow songs, they for skinny. Can't move all of this here to one of those.
This is a show where the title tells you exactly what it is. See, it's Friday, follow me here, and we're talking about things that are fresh out today. See what we did? Made it easy for you. That's the theme of this program. We already told you about some great new music out this week, and now, bear with me, we're gonna switch gears just a little bit. New film and TV. Veteran director Quentin Tarantino returns for the first time in 4 years with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood this weekend. The film is set back in 1969 in the movie-making capital of the world during the chaotic time of the Charles Manson murders. And MTV News' own Josh Horowitz caught up with the stars of the film, Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, you ever hear of that guy? Margot Robbie, to discuss a moment when Leo's character, a TV star in the film, is going through a brain freeze.
Does that remind you of any particular moments in your careers where like you just could not get through a scene for whatever reason?
Yeah.
Yeah. A few of them come to mind.
Definitely, so many come to mind.
I think we've all had those experiences, and they're the worst. They're the nightmare of going to school in your underwear, but the real live version of it.
And just can't get out of your own head.
You got 100 people on set,
yes,
and everyone wants to move on to the next or go home. You have a co-star who's already done theirs and done it well, and they're waiting on you.
I once had to do a scene where I had to be speaking Lingala, and there was also like stunt stuff happening at the same time, so it was really crucial, and I just couldn't speak. I couldn't and I've practiced this for so many months, and I cannot get my mouth around this language right now, and I kept messing it up.
It usually has to do with being incredibly exhausted. I remember doing on The Aviator, I had a massive dialogue sequence, and then I just had 2 lines the next day. That was my whole day, and I couldn't, literally couldn't say those words. And poor Scorsese was just sitting there waiting like 40 takes later, like, oh my God, I could not say these 2 lines.
Did it make the movie?
It did.
Some major powerhouses in this film. Should be very interesting to see how it does this weekend at the box office. Speaking of powerhouses, Disney continues to rule the box office this year. Latest incarnation of The Lion King opened last week and absolutely crushed the competition with over $190 million in sales. That makes it the highest grossing domestic PG film of all time. And we were lucky enough to catch up with Shahadi Wright-Joseph, who stars as the young Nala.
Can you feel the love tonight?
You play young Nala in, of course, the new Lion King motion picture, and then also you played young Nala in the musical.
Yeah.
So it's the same role, same character, but completely different platforms. How did your preparation and approach differ?
Well, I feel like Broadway was kind of the preparation, and it was great. I got to transfer a bunch of things from what I learned here to the remake, so that was really cool.
So another thing that happened for the very first time, I understand, at the premiere was you met Beyonce for the first time.
Yes, I did. So I walked up to Beyonce, and then I was like, hi, and then she said hi, and then she gave me a hug, and she was like, you're my Nala, right? And I was like, yes. And I think that I'm invited for Thanksgiving or something, hopefully. But I think that we really had a great time, and I definitely would love to work with her again.
Shahadi was nice enough to entertain some Lion King fan theories.
Number 1, Nala's father is Scar. This one might not be, terrible. I mean, there are only 2 male lions in the Pride Land, Scar and Mufasa. So you might not be wrong, but that's weird. That's gross. Simba and Nala are related. Ew. Okay, so the only male lions in the kingdom are Scar and Mufasa, who are brothers. The theory would make Simba and Nala half siblings or cousins. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I? Oh my gosh. Zazu is a traitor. Zazu becomes an informant for Scar because Mufasa and Simba treat him poorly. He is trampled, sat on, and used as a prop in the pouncing lesson. Ooh, this one's very different, but I feel like this one might not be so true. He's always been really loyal to Mufasa, but then, when Scar was, doing all that crazy stuff and he wasn't right to be king, I feel like he was, more loyal to Mufasa. Scar is the good guy. Scar is a revolutionary who topples the dictatorship's control of the kingdom and returning the power to the people. No, not at all. I think that Scar, he definitely is, a tyrant. He basically is like over hunting and like killing everything and like creating climate change and stuff. But there's nobody else who can be king because he basically, quote unquote, killed off the entire blood. Well, he did kill Mufasa. But not Simba. Simba came back and he destroyed him. Boom.
And this week, the Toronto Film Festival, often a good predictor of which way the Oscars may swing next year, unveiled their premiere lineup. And besides the chatter around J-Lo's Hustlers, there are a lot of eyes, including my own, on Tom Hanks as longtime children's television host Mr. Rogers in the film It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. The trailer for that actually dropped this week and is helping fuel the buzz. And over there on the small screen, your weekend binge has officially arrived. Congratulations. Netflix's groundbreaking series Orange is the New Black returned today for its 7th and final season.
What is it you really want? Ice cream. And justice.
All right, so we checked out this week's new music and movies, crossed those off the list. Now, we're putting you on to some awesome new gear. Biggest sneaker news this week, at least numbers-wise, is the NBA's #1 overall pick, Zion Williamson, who inked a deal with Jordan Brand. Sources close to Nike are saying Zion signed a 9-figure deal. Huge money, which makes this the biggest annual rookie deal of all time. Not too bad for a guy who has not played a single game in the NBA yet and has only clocked 9 minutes in the Summer League. That is 1 figure per minute if you're keeping track at home. And while Zion's soaking up the perks of being in the big leagues, Kyrie Irving is taking a trip to Bikini Bottom in celebration of SpongeBob SquarePants' 20th birthday. And he's not just doing 1 pair. Oh no, he's a super fan. His Nike Kyrie series is doing 5 count them. Each pair sports a colorway and detailing inspired by the cast of main characters from the hit show. You got SpongeBob, his moody neighbor Squidward, and his best friend Patrick the Starfish. Those are all captured on the Kyrie 5 model, and then SpongeBob's boss, Mr. Krabs, and the squirrel astronaut Sandy are represented on the Kyrie 2 low model. Now, all of these shoes are not out until August 10th, but you know what? This is Fresh Out Fridays, where we cover everything fresh and new for you. So we hooked you up, and look at this. Funny seeing you guys here. Now, the attention to detail on these bad boys are really something. If you untie this, I think this is pretty cool. And you show the inner. There you go. That's how you know it's the real deal. SpongeBob SquarePants inside, and then can you really get in there? You got SpongeBob's face right beneath your heel. That's gonna wash away really quick. But this is really cool, and as you can see, the little sponge marks. I like the little variation right there on the swoosh, which is pretty neat. So August 10th on these guys, again, there's 5 different models that are gonna be awesome, and we're just gonna have to wait and see if Kyrie laces any of these up in his first season across the river over here in Brooklyn as a Brooklyn Net, which is pretty cool. And just know, if he gets any buckets while rocking these, they won't be chum buckets. And finally, tomorrow, legendary streetwear label Bathing Ape, also known and commonly referred to Bape, will release their latest rapper-inspired collab. This time, the line of hoodies, including the famous shark face hoodie that everyone knows and loves, and t-shirts, are gonna feature Wiz Khalifa. Looking ahead, the classic man himself, Jidenna, is set to release his new album, 85 to Africa, next month. We'll stop by our studios to chat about it with our very own Sway.
Your new project is called 85 to Africa. What is the meaning behind that?
So in Atlanta, Georgia, all the way through Alabama, through Louisiana, there's a I-85, the interstate.
Okay.
And you take that interstate, you can go to the airport in Atlanta and take a direct flight to Joburg, to Lagos. And so I've taken that flight a million times. So I wanted this album to be this highway that you could take straight to Africa. And it's not a one-way street, it's a highway. No highway is one way, so it's bi-directional.
I saw the trailer that you dropped for your upcoming album, and it shows us a whole lot, 85 to Africa. Where do you go to actually shoot this? It's playing in the background right now.
So a lot of it was shot from Atlanta all the way to Johannesburg. But there's shots of Brooklyn in there. There's shots of Namibia in there. So it's literally just the journeys. A lot of that 90% of that was not staged. You know what I'm saying? It was just capturing the journey. I'm grateful that it came out that way, and it gives the magic. And you can't tell where you are unless you see some sand dunes, of course. You can't tell with the people. Some people, and that's what I want. We living in a time where there's a lot less borders between people. There's some people trying to make borders and build walls, but the rest of us know that we're in a time where global culture is it. We stream different kinds of music. So this album is a mixture of all that, and that's what the trailer shows.
Yeah. Look at I playing it, I have my hand in. Look at I got these jacking up. Something in the land where niggas run the planet, and everybody packing up.
Fresh Out Friday, where we're hooking you up with everything fresh and new happening now. Right now, this very moment. And since we're here to give you the super VIP experience, we're going to close out with an exclusive performance you can only see right here on Fresh Out Fridays from the one and only A$AP Ferg. Ferg, of course, has been very focused on the situation with A$AP partner Rocky over in Sweden at the moment, and he recently dropped by the TRL studios to rep his crew, his city, and his friend. Here he is with Floor Seats.
Floor seats for the Knicks. Couple for a kiss. They don't even wanna pick. Wanna lick up on them. I done made a couple hits. Going hammer with the pick. God handed me the gift. Not the slammer for a brick. Rollie ain't got a tick. I attract a lot of ticks. Getting caught up in the mix. Hollywood, same chicks. Didn't know that I'd be doing this. With the scoop of paying pics. Now I pick a bigger pick. See, I'm really with the
Floor Seats was so hard, and it just represented like New York, and it was like a statement. It felt like, pride for the city, and like, stand up. And I'm speaking very aggressively on there. Like I'm talking my you know what I'm saying? Can I say I'm talking my
all the grits up on the wrist. Waterfall, not the drip. Montage with a chick. Come with a hit the ground with a pick. Whole computer catch a glitch. You say I remind them of Rich. Richard Porter with the chips. Looking like I caught a lick. You a hater, just admit. You cats be over like Rick. I put you on to this. I was born in this. I'm the dawn in this. We are going for the forces. Now I wanna put the girls in line. I wanna jump the train, you can ignore me. Just think of myself as it goes. Turn up. New York. Harlem.